Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Raggedy Pack, episode 10 of season 6 of Game of Thrones. It's probably been a week since we watched episode 9, so Igly's had a lot of time to digest the Battle of the Bastards. Outside of that, since we can easily remember that happened, what we did not remember happened was the scene where Daenerys came back and just absolutely stomped all the masters was also in that episode. Ramsay presumably is now dog food, or I guess dog poop. And
soil.
Sure,
the bugs
fertilizer.
Have consumed them, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Theon and whatever her sister's name, Yara, went there. I was going to call her Asha, which is her book name.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Asha and Osha.
They just changed that to avoid the confusion? Yeah. Okay, interesting.
They went to Daenerys to propose an alliance, and she's like, cool. And then Sir Davos took a very long and eerie walk. Other than that, the Battle of the Bastards was
a sight.
Literally like 35 minutes of that episode.
Pure
and
carnage.
It's just awesome.
Mountain of bodies.
Literally. Knights of the Vale. Back in the fold.
Littlefinger.
So, this is the part where I start talking, yeah? Or were you done?
Sure.
Send it.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to preface this by saying, like, I absolutely detest Littlefinger. But, like, I don't know, maybe watching House of the Dragon has tempered me a little bit. And, like, in the aspect of taking whatever goddamn help we can get sometimes. Because it would have been a wash without their help. The issue is what comes after. What essentially Littlefinger gets out of this exchange. I guess if anything, this is a public declaration that of him like kind of team flipping from the Lannisters, because the Boltons were allied with Frey and the Lannisters. That whole thing has been, I mean, the Boltons are out, and Littlefinger, previously with the Lannisters, is now kind of with the Vale, and the Vale is assisting the North and the Starks. So this is just a straight up team flip. Littlefinger is still playing for Littlefinger, mind you, but like he has effectively switched sides. And what comes after is going to be interesting. Because, I mean, the issue is that the North is just extremely weak right now. We've made alliances, but we've also like killed, maybe we're like edging 10k bodies on the field, maybe? Because it was 6k on one side and roughly 3k on the other side.
That's not 10k.
We're edging 9k,
thousands.
That we're thousands of men lost. A tragedy, mind you, bodies in a civil war, and you know the North is just sandwiched right between the Lannisters and the army of the dead coming. So not in a good position. They're pretty weak right now, in a time where they don't need to be weak. There's still struggles to ahead, but at least the Starks have taken back Winterfell. That's a dub. Hopefully it was worth it. I do have more global thoughts regarding, like, I guess, where things go from here, but I think I'm going to save that for like just the post discussion, since this is the season finale.
Yeah, great idea.
Okay.
All right. Before we get into this, hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss when these uploads go live. We have up to 4 weeks early access to Game of Thrones available on our Patreon right now. Check that out in the description below. We also have House of the Dragon. Still airing on the...
Quick math.
Plus four. This goes up tomorrow for early access. Episode 3 for House of the Dragon goes up tomorrow.
I think House of the Dragon's still airing on the channel at the time that this is going out on YouTube.
Yeah.
So check that out as well. We have the full lengths as well available on Patreon to everything. We have early access to other shows and movies over there as well. So check that out. Ton going on over there. Link to join our free Discord in the description, as well as links to all of our socials. Follow all those. Click all those. Let's go.
Let's
Let's
go.
do it.
Tinkle time.
Blake, wait.
Perfect.
I was going to ask him what's 9 plus 10.
21.
Oh, you're still here, bitch? Who does the bell toll for?
Everyone's getting dripped out, and then Igly's fave is just putting on his rags for the day.
What's the name of our channel?
We trying to have the High Sparrow guest on our reaction.
No, dude. Yeah, actually, let's make her watch Saw.
Oh,
What is this?
welcome.
Oh. No way she just sits back and watches this.
You got my money?
Later, go away.
Oh, someone should tell the High Sparrow.
Run, Leicester.
Little birds? What? No, that wouldn't make sense.
There will be no need for a trial. I confess before the Seven and freely admit to my crimes. I lay with other men, including the traitor, only Baratheon.
Not a crime. This is unjust.
I perjured myself before the gods.
The warrior punishes those who believe themselves beyond the reach of justice. But the mother shows her mercy to those who kneel before her.
I take
Bro just
full
wanted him to
responsibility
kneel.
for my many sins and unburden myself of my desires. My only remaining wish is to devote my life to the Seven. May I be a living example of their grace for others to witness.
In what way?
I will abandon the Tyrell name and all that goes with it.
I ask you to dedicate your life to the seven gods.
Don't give him a tattoo. Think I do a lot live carving? Okay.
I think they
Oh
could've
shit, they
waited.
are. Oh shit, they are.
Faith is the way, Father.
Listen to her.
Where's his tattoo?
True.
It's in his heart, dude.
Right.
We should carve it.
I'm ready.
Now? You have an escort.
I'm late for the trial.
The mountain says no.
You gonna get
You
around
come
the
to an
mountain?
impasse.
Feet?
QT?
You mutilated him.
It appears the Queen Mother doesn't wish to attend her own trial.
What play is she making? Little birds.
Get the others.
I mean, Lancel says get the others, and then he goes
On his
into a
own.
maze.
Bro is
Just
getting lured
absurd.
by some child.
Hey,
Oh, hey. Is he?
Where is the king?
Oh.
Elsewhere, I'm afraid.
Yeah, we're getting... Maester battle?
I was told that...
You're gonna make the kid do it? Oh my god, vocals? You can make all the kids shank him? This is kind of traumatic.
Whatever your faults, you do not deserve to die alone in such a cold, dark place. But sometimes before we can usher in the new, the old must be put to rest.
Shit, pass me a knife.
Oh God, bro. All my homies hate Pystel.
6 seasons is coming, bro. Rush his
got
ass.
Caesared by some kids.
See ya,
Oh my
bitch.
god. What is Lancel gonna find?
Lancel's a bot.
The longer you wait, the worse it'll be for you.
Wasn't he one of your favorite characters at one point too?
I thought it was funny he was getting made fun of.
You thought it was funny.
Oh my god! Shiv in the back.
Got him lacking.
Oh my god, the theme is playing now? That one was for Robert. Oh shit.
What's wrong?
Those barrels. She's not. She's about to light this bitch up.
There's something wrong.
You have nothing to fear, Your Grace.
Cersei understands the consequences of her absence, and she is absent anyway, which means she does not intend to suffer those consequences.
He's the only one that recognizes it.
We all need to leave.
This is your goat?
Oh, he's about to be bathed in fire by the Lord of Light.
Lancel can stop it.
We just start blowing. Oh, it's time. Those candles are essentially a timer. Sick tap. Oh, man. Goodbye. Oh. Holy shit. Oh no. She just dropped a nuke, dude. Oh, she's so smug.
Sips wine. Cersei dub.
She never stops winning. That's what I meant. Alright, well, I don't know how many people just died.
That'd be in the hundreds, right? That thing was packed.
And the surrounding area.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, we're getting revenge.
Confess.
Confess.
Confess. You didn't do it because you cared about my atonement. You did it because it felt good. I killed my husband because it felt good to be rid of him.
Dude, Jamie and Cersei were made for each other.
My brother because it feels good to
They're
feel
both
him
crazy.
inside me.
He agrees.
I lie about my brother because it feels good to keep our sons safe from hateful hypocrites. I killed your high sparrow and all his little sparrows because it felt good to watch them burn. It felt good to imagine their shock and their pain. No thought has ever given me greater joy.
Okay, Mad Queen. Regent.
I said my face will be the last thing you saw before you died, do you remember?
I'm glad to see your face. I'm ready to meet the gods.
What? Now? Today?
There's so much fun to be had.
Brother,
I'm not going to die today.
you might want to retract that statement.
You will in a minute.
I'm not going to die for quite a while. Sir Gregor.
Oh no! 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 Not like
This is
this.
Sir Gregor Clegane. He's quiet too. Your gods have forsaken you. This is your god now. Shame. Shame.
Okay, so Cersei's is batshit, dude. Holy shit. That's disgusting. Have you any thoughts of retiring?
Retiring.
Oh, after what you just witnessed, I don't, you know,
Retiring.
Retiring. You know, like he takes off the crown, like maybe I've been king enough. Wait, no, wait.
Retired.
For House Lannister.
Can I have some room to breathe?
The Freys and the Lannisters Send their regards.
I like how he put Freys before Lannisters. That's crazy.
You don't even have to do anything, do you? You just sit there, a rich slab of beef, and all the birds come pecking. You're welcome to it. She doesn't want me, she wants your golden fingers up her.
This is so relatable. Isn't that right, Blake?
What?
Not my type. Not blonde enough. Ladies, have you met Sir Bronn of the Blackwater?
Oh, gas him up.
Wingman in.
Blackwater Bay. There you go. Maybe I'm not in the mood.
Brother, you would fold easily. Okay, yeah, there you
You
go.
need to call me sir just because I'm an anointed knight. Have you done much fighting yourself, Lord Frey?
I'm a bit old for all that.
Oh, you're in your peak.
Back in your day.
The purpose of fighting is defeating your enemies, isn't it? I've defeated mine. Victory.
Yes. You're a great conqueror.
When's the last time you left this
Go
castle?
on, mock me, boy. You think I mind? The Tullys mocked me for years. The Starks mock me. Where are they now?
Oh, do they know?
Here we are now. 2 Kingslayers. We know what it's like to have them grovel to our faces and snigger behind our backs. We don't mind, do we?
I don't think y'all on the same level.
Fear is a marvelous thing.
They don't fear the Freys, though. They fear the Lannisters.
They fear the
We gave you the
Freys
Riverlands to
back by
hold the
them.
Riverlands. If we have to ride north and take them back for you every time you lose them, why do we need you?
Oh, sip on that some more.
Bro's dumbfounded. Flabbergasted.
Flabbergasted. Yeah.
Show me.
Your Grace, there's no need.
Show me.
The prophecy has come true.
Burn him. Bury his ashes where the sept once stood.
Why is the sept not standing anymore?
What?
What happened to the sept?
Got blown up, brother.
Yeah.
What was that? What was that pop quiz? Never mind. Not important.
It was a rhetorical question, but you felt the need to answer.
Okay.
That's a high tower.
That tower is pretty high.
Oh my god.
We were gonna say the same thing.
A lot of birds. Yo, where Otto at?
Hello.
Nice specs.
From Lord Commander Snow at Castle Black.
Reach, brother.
There you go. You made such an effort. Don't strain yourself.
I'm to be the new Maester.
You need some chains, though.
According to our records, Gion Mormont is Lord Commander.
He doesn't know.
He died.
His book's not
We
updated.
received no report from the Maester at Castle Black.
Maester Aemon became quite ill shortly after the election. He's since passed away, which is why I'm here.
Send a bird. Confirm.
This is irregular.
Yes, well, I suppose that life is irregular.
Oh. Put down your book.
The Archmaester will discuss these irregularities with you.
He's bringing you knowledge. You can update your book.
In the meantime, you are permitted to use the library. Follow
Okay.
me.
Nice.
No women or children.
Not nice.
Knowledge is for everybody.
Not an old
Unfortunate.
town. Yo,
You see-
someone turn on the lights!
This is a library, right?
I can't see shit!
Why does the library got so many chains?
So they can know someone takes a book.
Okay.
It's an alert system.
Okay, now it's brighter.
It heard me.
Your voice carries far. Oh shit. This is actually sick.
Yeah.
Oh, this is like some Elden Ring shit right here.
Don't fall.
Do you know how important it is to put books in the right spot in this place? You put one in the wrong spot, it's lost for 1,000 years.
You think they got the Dewey Decimal System over here?
Ain't no way. They got alphabet.
You spend hours trying to find the right book. It's not categorized properly.
You mess up a AE and an AF, and all of a sudden your book is on a different floor.
When we had feasts,
So empty.
our family would sit up here, and I'd sit down there.
Could have been worse, Jon Snow. You had a family. You had feasts.
You're right. I was luckier than most.
Oh, Sir Davos.
Nice couch.
She got arms. What's that?
What is that?
Tell him.
Confess.
He's not proud of it.
Tell him who it belonged to.
The Princess Shireen.
Tell him what you did to her. Tell him!
We burned her at the stake.
Make things a little bit warmer.
It was the only way.
You burned a little girl alive.
I only do what my lord commands.
If he commands you to burn children, your lord is evil.
Yes, Sir Davos! Talk your shaking!
Jon Snow is alive because the Lord willed it.
I loved that girl like she was my own. She was good, she was kind, and you killed her!
So did her father. So did her mother.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Her own blood knew it was the only way.
The only way for what?
To do her.
They all died anyway. You told everyone Stannis was the one. You had him believing it. All of them fooled. And you lied.
I didn't lie.
Preach, brother.
I was wrong.
Aye. You were wrong.
But not this time.
How many died because you were wrong? I ask your leave to execute this woman for murder. She admits to the crime.
Do you have anything to say for yourself?
I've been ready to die for many years. If the Lord was done with me, so be it, but he's not. You've seen the Night King, Jon Snow. You know the Great War is still to come. You know the army of the dead will be upon us soon. And you know I can help you win that war.
Punisher after.
Ride south today. If you return to the north, I'll have you hanged as a murderer.
That's a kindness.
Yep.
If
Team
you
steak.
ever come back this way, I will execute you myself.
Long live my goat. And her fire soundtrack.
I'm having the Lord's chamber prepared for you.
Mother and Father's room. You should take it.
I'm not a Stark.
You are to me.
Real.
Uh-huh.
You're the Lady of Winterfell. You deserve it. We're standing here because of you.
Real.
The battle was lost until the Knights of the Vale rode in. They came because of you.
More like his little fingers. Gross.
You told me Lord Baelish sold you to the Boltons.
He did.
And you trust him?
Only a fool would trust Littlefinger.
Real.
Should have told you about him. About the Knights of the Vale. I'm sorry.
If you think about it, thousands of people died because she didn't tell him.
It was the
daylight?
pincer attack of the century.
We need to trust each other.
Bruh, like,
We can't fight a war amongst ourselves. We have
Mm-hmm.
so many enemies now.
No more secrets, be honest. All cards have to be on the table.
John, a raven came from the Citadel. A white raven. Winter is here.
Oh.
It gives me chills every time, man.
Well, Father always promised, didn't he?
all those birds you saw leaving Old Town Igloo were white ravens.
I see. That's pretty sick.
That gave me chills.
The last time a Tyrell came to Dorne, he was assassinated.
Dorne update?
100 red scorpions, was it?
We invited you to Dorne because we needed your help. You came to Dorne because you needed
Interesting alliance.
What is your name again? Barbara?
Obara.
Obara. You look like an angry little boy. Don't presume to tell me what I need.
What she lacks in diplomacy, she
Do
makes...
shut up, dear. Anything from
Okay.
you? No. Good.
Okay.
Let the grown women speak.
The Lannisters have declared war on House Tyrell. They have declared war on Dorne.
I guess that is a declaration of war.
Now, if we wish to survive.
Cersei stole the future from me. She killed my son. She killed my grandson. She killed my granddaughter. Survival is not what I'm after now.
Revenge.
You're absolutely right. It is not survival I offer. It is your heart's desire.
And what is my heart's desire?
Vengeance. Justice.
Fire and blood.
Okay.
Fire and blood.
Ships are nearly ready.
You're not coming with us.
If we take Casterly Rock, the Lannisters will have nowhere to run when you hit King's Landing.
Man's game
You're not
planning.
going to Westeros. You're staying here with the Second Sons.
We gotta hold Essos.
There's finally peace in Marine.
Can't abandon it.
Marine. People. I'm here for you, not them.
You promised me. If I'm going to rule in Westeros, I'll need to make alliances. The best way to make alliances is with marriage.
I'd be pissed if I was him. Goddamn.
But you need to lure the noble houses to the table. Are you a queen or fish bait?
Bro's cooking up his
I
title of
can't
his next
bring a
book.
lover to Westeros.
I don't want a crown. I want you. I love you. And I make you happy. You know I do. Bring me with you. Let me fight for you.
I can't.
Who comes after you? Who can ever follow Daenerys Stormborn, the mother of dragons?
A great number of women, I imagine. Specific orders will be left for you regarding the welfare of Marine and the Bay of Dragons.
The Bay of Dragons.
We can't call it Slaver's Bay anymore, can we?
Ooh, okay.
You'll get that throne you want so badly, I'm sure of it. I hope it brings you happiness. I pity the lords of Westeros. They have no idea what's coming for them.
Farewell, Darien Harris.
That's kind of sad.
Yeah.
I know it was hard for you. Turned away a man who truly loves you because he would have been a liability in the Seven Kingdoms.
That's the kind of self-sacrifice that makes for a good ruler, if it's any consolation.
It's not.
No, I suppose not. I'm terrible at consoling.
Yes, you really are.
How about the fact that this is actually happening?
Yeah, we're finally here.
You have your armies. You have your ships. You have your dragons. Are you afraid? Good. You're in the great game now. And the great game is terrifying. The only people who aren't afraid of failure are madmen like your father.
Do you know what frightens me? I said farewell to a man who loves me, a man I thought I cared for,
But you didn't feel anything?
and I felt nothing. Just impatient to get on with it.
He wasn't the first to love you. And he won't be the last.
You have completely failed to console me.
Everyone's always asking me to believe in things. Family, gods, kings, myself. It was often tempting until I saw where belief got people. So I said no thank you to belief. And yet, here I am.
Okay. Cook?
I believe in you.
Those steps are doing wonders.
It's embarrassing, really. I'd swear you're my sword, but I don't actually own a sword.
It's your counsel I need.
It's yours. Now and always.
Nice. Let's go.
I had something made for you.
Yo.
I'm not sure if it's
Is that
right.
little Hand of the King thing? Put that shit on. Yeah.
Tyrion Lannister. I name you Hand of the Queen.
Correct. Yeah, Hand of the Queen.
We are so back.
It's like the first person like who's ever giving him proper acknowledgement. Besides Varys.
Getting a lot of Walter this episode.
Hopefully he chokes on his food.
You're not one of mine, are you?
No, my lord.
Didn't think so. Too pretty.
Alright.
Where are my damn moron sons? Blackwalder and Lothar promised to be here by midday.
They're here, my lord.
Well, what are they doing? Trimming their hairs?
No,
Tell them to
dead.
come here, now.
But they're already here, my lord.
What'd you like?
Here.
Did you bake them into the goddamn cake? Did my guy pull an Eric Cartman?
Scott Tenorman's parents are dead.
Bro was snacking on that shit too.
That's gross.
Jamie, what the
They weren't easy to find,
bro?
Jamie.
Oh,
especially Blackwalder.
you did this on your own doing? Oh shit!
My name is Arya Stark.
Arya, what
I
the?
want you to know that the last thing you're ever going to see is a Stark smiling down at you as you die.
Bleed, bitch.
More. We need more blood.
I want it all. Drain that mofo. 96 years of air wasted. Degenerate scum. Huck to.
Or we're fingering that shit. Oh my god, dude.
W.
Oh, dude, that euphoria I just got. Oh my god, that shit hit. It's
I
about
never
to be taken
noticed
away.
that Arya was disguised as the girl that was like eyeing up Jamie. That Bronn was like,
Oh, the
giving
double
Jamie shit
meaning
about.
there.
Yeah.
What do you want?
Don't say
I
marriage.
knew what I wanted.
Don't say marriage.
I was wrong.
Every time I'm faced with a decision, I close my eyes and see the same picture. A picture of me. On the Iron Throne.
Never on your goddamn life.
And you by my side.
I don't think she wants all that. Step back, brother.
It's a pretty picture.
Who should the North rally behind? True-born daughter of Ned and Catelyn Stark, born here at Winterfell, or a motherless bastard born in the South?
All right, put some respect. But I agree, Sansa should be in charge.
You agree?
Sansa should be in charge of Winterfell.
Okay.
John himself
You guys
has
are
said
off
it.
Team John.
No, I'm still Team John. John recognizes that Sansa should be ruling this shit. He spoke for a wisdom.
You're not coming with us?
Okay, we're getting updates on everybody.
The wall's not just ice and stone. Ancient spells were carved into its foundations.
Oh, okay.
And while it stands, the dead cannot pass. I cannot pass.
How are the rest of the night, the dead people getting past then? I guess the wall would have to come down.
Thank you, Uncle Benjen.
I wish you both good fortune.
So, where we got Uncle Benjen back for like all of one episode, and you're sending him off again?
Hey, if you think about it, in the seasons he was gone, he said about as many words as Rickon did.
Okay.
So I'm just saying, be grateful.
I'm crying, bro. You try and touch the tree? Oh, what the hell?
Lyanna.
Is that really you? You're not a dream.
No, I'm not a dream. I'm here.
I've missed you, Big Mother.
Miss you too.
I want to be brave.
You are?
I'm not. I don't want to die.
You're not going to die. Get us some water.
No, no, what? Just
Is there a mace there?
Listen to me, Ned.
What are you saying?
If Robert finds out, you'll kill him. You know him. You have to protect him. Promise me, Ned. Promise me.
If Robert found out, John.
Promise me, Ned. Promise me.
That's baby John. I recognize that goat anyway. Whoa! Wait.
Big revelations.
So what does that mean? If Robert finds out, what is that? Okay. Pause. I need to process this.
Wait for the post-discussion.
The true enemy won't wait out the storm. He brings the storm.
He's a storm that is approaching.
Littlefinger is pulling a Daemon right now.
Your son was butchered at the Red Wedding, Lord Manderley.
Oh.
But you refused the call. You swore allegiance to House Stark, Lord Glover. But in their hour of greatest need, you refused the call.
That's crazy.
Lord Kerwin, your father was skinned alive by Ramsay Bolton. Still, you refused the call.
This little girl's braver than any of you.
But House Mormont remembers. The North remembers. We know no king but the king in the North whose name is Stark. I don't care if he's a bastard. Ned Stark's blood runs through his veins. He's my king. From this day until his last day.
Vouch for your sister? What are you thinking, Johnny boy?
Lady Mormont speaks harshly.
But truly.
And truly. My son died for Robb Stark, the young wolf. I didn't commit my men to your cause, because I didn't want more Manderleys dying for nothing. But I was wrong. Jon Snow avenged the Red Wedding. He is the White Wolf.
Tough ass name.
In the North.
It was a joint operation, but you had the White Wolf.
I did not fight beside you on the field, and I will regret that until my dying day. A man can only admit when he was wrong and ask forgiveness. There's nothing to forgive, my lord. There will be more fights to come. House Glover will stand behind House Stark, as we have for 1,000 years. And I will stand behind Jon Snow.
Minus a couple of years.
The king in the North! The king in the North!
They made up their mind. All you big dog. Don't look at him. Don't take that as a slight. Sansa, please. What's going on?
What happened?
What? Come on, brother. You missed so much. By the way, your son is dead. Yo, Cersei kinda rolling black for me right now, I'm not gonna lie.
I now proclaim Cersei of the House Lannister, first of her name, Queen of the Andals and the First Men, Protector of the Seven Kingdoms.
That's crazy. She just wanted to be Dany.
Jamie's like,
what
the hell did I miss?
Would you like to take the position of King Consort? Queen Consort? Queen Consort, yeah. Blue?
Reek?
Ooh. Looking nice with the sun shining. So I wonder if they're just gonna cross paths with their uncle, or if he's like, if they have yet to leave. Okay. Theme's going hard right now. Welcome, my boy.
Hope you guys are ready to stand in formation for 2,000 nautical miles.
Always.
That's tough. The banners.
That's hard.
Oh my god. There's different banners too, which is cool. Yo, are they gonna pass by?
The horses on the wooden horses. Just cleaning off the wings, you know?
It's like...
Hey, Varys.
One of these... What?
Varys.
Varys. He made it back. Well, one of these ships has to pass by Gendry, right? Like, still floating out on sea.
Still rowing.
Ah, dude. This might be one of the hypest finales ever. Like, for the show.
This is my favorite episode of Game of Thrones.
So much good shit happens. It's some bad shit. Oh my god. So yeah, like we almost touched upon everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Except Gendry.
Except Gendry.
I guess let's get the cat out of the bag. What is that revelation? I'm sorry, Corey. Is this going to be tough to edit?
Depends on how many times you want to say.
I'll stop for the outro. But what the heck is that revelation? Revelation. I need to say it one more time. Revelation that we had in that flashback with Bran. He goes up to the tower. Lyanna's there. She just had given birth. I was a little bit weirded out because I thought the bloody cloth wore her entrails for a second. I was concerned about. I was like, yo, what the hell is this shit? But no, I get those were her presumably last moments.
Yeah.
She whispered something. Unfortunately, Bran did not get close enough to the two of them to eavesdrop, so we did not hear the beginning part of the conversation. Only Robert would be upset he cannot find out. And then boom, Baby Jon. Baby Jon, based off the context of that situation, I can only presume that Baby Jon is, in fact, Lyanna's son. Father unknown. But that would make him a Stark. I mean, there's Stark blood. I mean, okay, let me rephrase that. Ned lied about cheating. Ned lied about Jon being his son. He raised him as a son still, to protect him still. But he's in fact Lyanna's kid.
Which
he's still a Stark.
It makes like the season 1 post discussions we had where you're kind of like, talking about Ned.
Who's the mom?
He's like so honorable, but he cheats on Kat. What the hell, Ned?
He really took that L. And Kat was so upset. I was beefing with the kid because she thought her husband cheated. He never told her? I understand like taking a secret to the grave, but with your own wife?
It's one of those things, bro. You just can't.
I under so like
there's a saying like when it goes to secrets, like the moment you tell someone, they have to tell someone.
Yeah.
And then that person has to tell someone. That's why you don't. That's the whole reason behind like keeping secrets.
So Ned basically just shouldered all that animosity on his name and just like kind of basically that affected it like a lot for him. It affected like his relationship with his wife. I imagine behind like granted like we saw the points of contention regarding Kat and Jon before. There was a point of makeup when she told a story about how she prayed for Jon's survival when he was sick as a baby, as a child. So like it wasn't the true lengths of which I don't fully like, I guess hasn't been seen of like how rough the relationship and that lie how much it's affected between them. But that's a huge bomb to drop.
Yeah.
Can you mute your chat real quick, Iggly?
Yeah.
And I'll at you.
Muted.
Okay, he's muted. Blake, do you just like want to say nothing? Because I mean, he's seen histories and lore. He knows like he could definitely piece it together. But I kind of want him to do it on his own.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Before
So-
you get cooking again, do you have a fan on or something?
No. Why?
Okay.
It's
But-
not like it's static though, right?
No, it's not
Actually,
static. Yeah, go
Okay.
ahead. You know
Go
what?
ahead. Go ahead.
I mean,
I'll
you can
piss as
honestly
well.
talk without me.
Mess with my flow, why don't you? Go ahead.
I'll be right back.
You
Just
as well.
process your information.
Everybody leaves me. What's Geralt's name? Like nickname? Geralt's name. Nickname.
Geralt of Rivia?
For some reason, I thought he was called the White Wolf as well. So, I guess let's kick off this discussion by completely interrupting what the hell I was saying before. But this is just purely because it's fresh in my mind. But young Ned kind of looks like shit. What's his name? Cregan Stark.
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost like they're related, you know.
That's good casting.
Get the lore hunters on that. But it just stands out. So I was talking about Jon, and the bomb that was dropped on us. Who's the dad? There's not an answer. If we trace things back, it can't. Judging by the conversation, it can't be Robert. Robert liked Lyanna. So Robert would not be pissed if that was his child. But who is the child? Who's the dad now? Someone else? I guess. I mean, who is that person? Questions that they're gonna kind of hold, but it's a pretty big bomb to drop. I don't think it really changes much in the grand scheme of things. Like in present time, Jon is still Jon. Still got Stark blood running through him. He's still the White Wolf. Which brings me to a little counseling session we had. I'm all for Jon getting props and shit. Sansa deserves equal props. I don't think that's a hot take. If anything, the Starks need to be seen as one. Y'all are siblings, have been pulled apart for years, and are finally coming together. You need to have each other's backs. I don't want any of this of these withheld with emotions of jealousy, animosity, of being slighted, or I don't it seemed like Sansa didn't feel that way. She was smiling, then she looked at Peter, and Peter was like, yeah, I was kind of saying this to you. But I don't know. We can't be having that. We can't be having doubts. This is where everyone is needed. Sansa deserves props, though.
Oh, yeah.
We learned some lore with the wall. It has magic properties that don't allow the dead to pass it. That's kind of interesting. The dead are trying to pass it. It explains why they've been kept back for so long. So the only way is for the wall to come down. Perhaps with magic from the Night King. He's going to undo the spell. I don't know. We've seen them go in the water. Yeah. Blake, it's been a while since you showed me that map, but they could just go through, around the wall via water, right? It's not like
Did we see him go in the water?
Did we not see the White Walkers kind of go in the water, or some of the undead go in the water?
At Hardhome, I think he just stood there and raised him.
Okay, so we just need to flood the north, and then they can't cross.
Well, you
anyway,
can melt the snows by burning some child again.
Some princesses, princessi,
yeah,
princei. Yeah. Okay. Since we brought that up, Like I'm all for Sir Davos talking his shit, because man's been holding it back. I feel like in a case like this, an injustice has been done. Killing Princess Shireen, was a travesty, like despicable. But like, we're still in the predicament. We need everything we can get. We need all hands on deck. So despite my contention with the Lord of Light, like, I think Melisandre should have stayed. And if you want to punish her
the
for
smartest thing you've ever said.
Okay.
Congratulations, brother.
Okay.
You finally, for the first time in 6 seasons, have said something smart. I'm proud of you. You've learned. This is the greatest day ever.
I can't wait.
Carry on.
I can't wait, dude.
I just want to hear what more you have to say. Keep going.
If you want to punish her when all things are said and done, then do that after. It can, but like at this moment, like we can't be picky. But emotions got the better of us there.
Well, but you got to think too. Davos was basically begging to chop off her head.
Fair,
and you got to give props to Jon for not doing that, agreeing for that to happen.
Yeah, because I mean, we've seen that man hang people.
Yeah.
So a lot of restraint was held. So it's not like she's completely out of the picture. She's still in the position to do something later on, but with having been exiled, she cannot provide any immediate support. But perhaps rally a cause down south. I don't know. That's where we left off with that. Walder Frey, dude. Holy shit, Arya! I didn't think she was gonna get back to. I mean, I guess we saw her pay the ship dude, the captain.
Yep.
For passage. She explicitly paid more for a cabin. She didn't want a, what's it called? She didn't want a hammock.
I can't remember what it's called.
A hammock, like a hammock. Because that's the other option. You got the hammock set up. But goddamn, she works quick. I do appreciate you pointing out that, like, her being in previous scenes, because that's really interesting.
Yeah, I had never noticed that before.
That
was something that I picked up on.
I don't think I had either.
That's such a cool detail. Because obviously, she was kind of like in that moment, she was thinking like, how can I kill Jaime too, but put precedence over getting Walder Frey out the goddamn picture. But killing the sons, okay, I understand. Baking them into a goddamn cake?
No, deserved. Absolutely deserved.
After what they did at the Red Wedding.
After what they did, I support it, but it's just it's so out of pocket. Like,
deserved.
It's deserved. It's deserved. I just didn't know Arya was like that.
Can you just imagine her in the kitchen chefing that up?
Dude. That is amazing.
Put a toenail here and a tooth here. Some brain matter filling.
We saw a finger, man. We saw that finger. Oh my god. You could tell something was going to happen because it was just a big empty hall with just Walder Frey. My initial intent, like my initial thought, and like first calling out Jaime, what the hell? I thought Jaime like just poisoned the cake or some shit. The truth though is so much better. Marine, between Dany's goodbye with Daario, a little bit sad. Feel bad for my boy Daario. But on Dany's part, her talking like, her admitting like, I guess not feeling anything, and that being concerning for her, and just kind of viewing it as something she needed to get done, as opposed to like, this is a person I've formed like an emotional attachment now. And like, this is like I gotta say goodbye to them. That sort of perception, it's like she's begun to shift, and this has probably been like a slow transformation of just essentially not being a person anymore. She's viewing herself as a ruler and what needs to get done for that aspect of things. She's just, that's the sort of lens she's kind of operating on anymore. She's not allowing herself to like have personal attachments. It's just of what needs to get done from this point on.
Henceforth.
So, and the conversation, the conversation that came after between her and Tyrion, I love that. I never expected like them to like get this kind of this close, and her and Dany herself to like put the pin on his shirt. That shit's so cool, especially because they're almost looking eye to eye to each other because of the two or three the third step, second or third step Tyrion was standing on.
Yeah,
but it feels good because this is like the only time, I guess, someone, let's say in a position of power, a ruling person, has put some respect on his name, recognized him for what he's worth, the counsel he provides, something, you know, his dad, his sister, nobody has given him. The only other person is Varys, and that's I mean, Varys is a homie for that, but like this is someone else. This is someone else, and that means a lot. I guess it did. It took me a while to process everyone that died.
Yeah.
In the
Sept of Baelor.
The Sept of Baelor. Because the High Sparrow, we just saw that like that explosion of green come up from underneath them. That shit was so cool. Oh my god. Marjorie, her dad, her brother Loras, and then just anyone else in the room.
All the NPCs.
All the NPCs. But I guess that is just a straight up declaration of war on the Tyrells. So seeing this sort of alliance between Dorne and the Tyrells is a little bit interesting.
Can't
I like
forget
that the
Lancel caught it straight to the face, like point blank.
Dude,
and then Cersei had to make sure to get Pycelle too.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way,
Pycelle has had it coming.
Do you remember like a few episodes ago this season? I forget which exact one it was. I think it's Qyburn that comes up to Cersei, and they're talking about like the rumors, and she's like, "Are they true?"
Oh, is that about Pycelle?
It's about the what's it called? Wildfire beneath
the wildfire.
The city, yeah.
I thought the inclination was that Cersei was about to use that. And like, because, okay, previously, way back in season 2, Tyrion found out about the wildfire. The Mad King was going to use it. Jaime stopped that from happening. And then I thought the further point is like Cersei wasn't attempting to use it herself. Am I wrong on that? It's been so long. Like
all the way back in season 2, Cersei was attempting to use it.
Like she knew about it, but I guess this she didn't. So like she knew about. She didn't know the location, I imagine, but she knew of it, of its existence.
I'm pretty sure she'd known the existence, and then, like you just said, or Coria just said,
it's under the Sept.
Yeah, she'd asked Qyburn to find it, and that's when Qyburn was like recruiting all the little birds
to go play in the sewers,
to go find the cache of wildfire that may or may not have been real.
Oh man, that entire sequence was amazing. Just the soundtrack at that moment, and then Lancel getting lured into it, and you just kind of seeing the glowing green looks like some toxic waste. And you just like immediately recognize what it is insane. And the explosion that came from it, absolutely amazing. I was almost gonna give like Cersei the dub. Like that shit was kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
Until the scene that kind of came after.
Tommen's retirement.
Nah, bro. When the Septa, and you're like, what? You want to die now? There's so much fun to be had. Corey and I both knew as soon as you said that you were gonna want to shove your foot in your mouth in 5 seconds. That was crazy.
Brother, call me QT because I want those feet. Never mind. That shit. That shit was disgusting. Because one, the act itself is reprehensible. Two, it's like it's a walking corpse doing it.
It's like reverse necrophilia.
Thanks, Corey.
That was a visual.
I expect her to get some like form of revenge. I didn't expect her to go that far.
So we're gonna have to really reevaluate your top characters, considering like most of them are dead after that episode.
Most?
High Sparrow, Walder Frey,
Tommen, Walder Frey.
Ramsay kicked the bucket the previous episode.
Yeah,
dude, I get. They just aired out the list.
All your ops are dropping like flies.
I need new ops, dude. Like, who am I supposed to hate? A mass army of the dead? Those are operating like a force of nature. There's no emotion like assigned to them. They're just evil. So that's gonna be fun. But it's a good thing we're not going into season 7 right this moment, because there's other stuff that needs to be recorded. But kind of going through everything else. It was cool seeing Old Town. I mentioned the reaction, but it looks like I think I said it looks like some shit out of Elden Ring. I'm gonna extend it. It looks like multiple different things amalgamated together from various Souls games. Those who know. It was really cool to see the Hall of Books. It was pretty sick. I hope Sam finds some knowledge. Good luck though, because you don't got a lot of time. I hope they have like anything regarding the Night King like in its own little section, making it easy to find. It was also like seeing the front desk guy being extremely stiff with
that guy was just an
Sam.
asshole.
That's hilarious. His attitude.
He's like, I don't. This isn't in the book.
This is irregular.
Yeah. So that's crazy. I'm sorry. Tommen just the scene with Tommen. I know we already talked about it, but the scene, the way it was shot, you just see the sept burning, or just in ruins and smoke. You see, it's framed. He takes off the crown. He walks out of frame. He comes back and just jumps off. Tommen didn't have like a good working hand to start with, and I can't really fault the guy for a lot of his time on screen, because he couldn't really do much. Everyone was already always doing shit like in his for him on his behalf. He was just a puppet the whole way through.
Exactly. He was a kid, and unlike Joffrey, who was just very mean and cruel, he wasn't like that, but he was easily manipulated.
Emotionally manipulated.
Yeah.
By everyone around him. So, oh no. too. I don't know if it's call it too young, too naive, too kind. Maybe a mix of all three.
Tommen,
yeah.
arguably the worst king in the history of the Seven Kingdoms.
Okay.
Just keeping it a buck. Bro, not totally his fault, but bro single-handedly almost destroyed everything. And honestly, if Cersei didn't blow up the Sept, like, you're talking about House Tyrell.
Well, to be fair,
one of the
Cersei threw the lob by giving the High Sparrow power. I mean, Tommen like kind of sealed the deal, you know.
Yeah. But Tommen prevented them from fixing the problem so many times.
Yeah.
He banned violence. He said you can't act out against the fanatics. And then when Jaime rode up the steps all sick like, Tommen's like, oh, I'm actually enjoying brunch with my new choom, the High Sparrow.
Whose fault is that? Is that Tommen's or the people who have raised him?
Both.
I'm sorry,
it's both.
You have your grandpa whispering, you're young, you're naive, you should listen to your betters. The wise have words for you, young man.
He needed Tywin more than anything. If Tywin didn't die, this situation would have been completely different.
So
but Tywin dying, yeah.
So you're blaming Tyrion. You're blaming
I'm
the
just
goat.
saying, when like histories remember names, bro. They don't care about all these details. Tommen is the worst, and it's not like Joffrey runs laps around, bro.
I disagree.
Fact.
Sir Ilyn, bring me his head.
Yep. Like when you look at the history books, Joffrey executed a traitor. He won the Battle of the Blackwater. He won the War of the Five Kings.
Dude, he was on the front lines of the Blackwater in the books.
He did all these things. The world didn't crumble around him. Tommen's mother ran through the streets naked and poop thrown at her. House Tyrell literally got obliterated. One of the key 7 houses, probably the strongest house behind House Lannister in the Seven Kingdoms. Yep, that's gone.
Oh, dude, put me.
He sucks. he sucks.
Ship me off if I'm in a world where Joffrey is seen as a great king and Tommen is seen as a devil.
I didn't say a devil, but
I'm just saying,
bro is not exactly. He wasn't set up for success, but he failed in just about every way possible.
You're dragging a dead man right now.
I am.
A child, mind you.
I am. He sucked.
A man that matches your age.
What?
You're 12.
He wouldn't be king if he was 12. He's older than me, bitch.
God. Anyway. Let's see. I guess that's pretty much everything. I was going to talk about. The top of my notes was about Dolores getting tatted up, but like it's not relevant anymore. The first half of my notes until like the explosion, the big kaboom happened, like are irrelevant. Yeah, Cersei cleaned up her mess. I guess that could be said about her. Everything else. I mean, that's something. This was a goddamn good. I mean, this is a good ass season finale. So much good shit happened. I guess to talk about what comes next, and then to quickly wrap it up from there. Everything is kind of moving to like a sort of endgame state. I mean, obviously we have 2 seasons left, and there have been words tossed around on the internet. But I'll still look forward to seeing them for what they are, and state my thoughts afterwards. But Dany, we're making the play. We're going to Westeros. It's pretty exciting shit. I don't think anyone in Westeros is expecting this. So it's gonna be exciting because we have like. The table is progressively getting more and more cleared out because we have the Starks, all those houses that are rallying behind them, the Lannisters, this alliance between the Dornish and the Tyrells, and then Cersei's party representing the Targaryens. These are our kind of endgame players at the moment. Also, I guess like the Greyjoys kind of like have a little Civil War-esque state where they're kind of split between two ruling parties. So exciting stuff. I'm looking forward to where like Dany's where does he start first? I guess would it make sense? I mean, he starts there. I mean, they're riding west. I don't know what they're going to hit first.
Yes, you do.
Gendry.
I'll need to look at map. I'll need to look at the map again.
Where did Aegon Targaryen go when he crossed the Narrow Sea?
Brother, I don't need this pop.
You do know.
Well,
you do know.
Well, you actually, it was like back in season 4 or 5, in one of the intros for the episodes, you made a theory on where Dany would go.
Did I?
Yes, you did.
Bro, you know. You're overthinking it.
I'm overthinking it. King's Landing? I don't know. Oh, dude.
You suck. Corey, favorite scene?
So, my favorite scene is actually the first scene of the episode. Like, the soundtrack there is so good. It's my favorite song in Game of Thrones. It's called Light of the Seven. Ramin Djawadi cooked. Absolutely cooked. That piano into the chorus. The song, I got it on my playlist. It is 9 minutes and 50 seconds long. He couldn't put it to 10 minutes because then like that would just blow up people's PCs like a Septa Baylor blew up. They can't handle all that. But yeah, man, just I mean, even experiencing Igley's reaction when he realized that they were barrels of wildfire down there, it kind of put me back in that moment when I first came to that realization. It's like, oh shit, Lancel, clutch up, bro. You got to crawl faster. Blow out the candle. What are you doing? You're selling right now. And like just all those people die. And then it hands up to Cersei and she sips the wine. And like so much shit is happening so fast. And then Tommen does the jump, bro. Wow, this episode, man.
It's a sequence for sure.
Yeah. Watching Game of Thrones for the third time and watching with you guys and getting more analyzing it more, kind of breaking down each episode. Season 6, I wouldn't say is my favorite season because I can definitely see the inconsistencies in it and like where things kind of fall off. Some not so good decisions are made, but this episode is still my favorite episode.
Yep.
I honestly can see it because there's so many dubs.
Yeah.
And it ties a lot like together like a lot of different plot points.
I was going to say basically the same thing. Like this episode from start to finish, there isn't a scene that falls flat. There isn't a scene that like you feel like you can take some time. Like the slowest scene is the scene with Sam in Old Town that you're like still invested in because it's hilarious. The guy's a total D-bag. But my favorite scene is either the sequence where Jon gets proclaimed king in the North, because I just think, man, Glover's deep voice, and he's like, a man can only admit when he's wrong and ask forgiveness. Like that bar just hits every single time, bro. And then the grovel in his voice when he's like, the king of the North! Like, that or Walder Frey dying. I mean, talk about washing your hands of somebody that you can't stand. Me when I uninstall Elden Ring. But that scene just hits every single time. I have a smile on my face every single time.
My cheeks hurt.
And
from
sure,
smiling.
like, yeah. The sequence there with the Sept blowing up is great too. The sequence with Dany sailing from Westeros or Essos to Westeros, the greatest thing ever. I mean, I still see that video pop up on my timeline. Probably once every couple months, where it's just like you just had to be there for that level of hype, and you did. So I think this episode is one of the best ones. I still have to put the Battle of the Bastards above it, and I probably have to put Hardhome above it, but it's one of the best, hands down.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. We good?
I'm good.
I think we're good.
Okay. Not quite 2 hours, but if you enjoyed that like button, subscribe. What? If you enjoyed this reaction, hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss next week's
If you enjoyed
episode.
that like button.
We have up to 4 weeks early access on Patreon. You can check that out. Link for that's in the description below. You also get the full links to everything on the channel, as well as early access to other select shows and movies. So plenty going on over there. Like I said earlier, you can join our free Discord as well. Join that, come chat with us, follow our socials. See you guys in the next one.
See ya. Hope you enjoyed that like button.